Service to assault Ukrainian concrete positions with only firearms and shovels. The Battle of Bakhmut may in fact severely degrade the Wagner Group's best forces, depriving Russia of some of its most effective and most difficult to replace shock troops.
The president of Belarus, Alexander Lukashenko, has accused the Ukrainian authorities of being responsible for a series of explosions at the Belarusian military airfield at Machulishi. He threatened Kyiv, saying the dice has been thrown.
Служба безопасности Украины, руководство ЦРУ не то сбоку, не то за спиной, разрабатывают операцию против Республики Беларусь. Это действительно что-то было невероятное. Были задействованы самые высокие технологии.
Authorities recorded explosions at the airfield near Minsk on February the 26th. Russian and Belarusian media have reported that an A-50 long-range aircraft has been damaged as a result of the drone attack. The Ukrainian president's office has not taken responsibility for the explosions and called them an anti-terrorist act committed by Belarusian partisans.
Despite the warnings, the Greek authorities did not react in time to secure the railway system. Following the accident that killed 57 people, the executive director of the European Union Railway Agency explained that they have sounded the alarm many times over the past years, and even the latest report in 2022 revealed a gloomy picture.
During the last years, we have always seen that Greece has ranked amongst the bad pupils, so with a rather low performance in terms of safety. Safety measured in the number of fatal accidents in comparison to the length of the network and the number of passenger kilometers. We have also found an issue with the national investigation body because we have never received any report of an investigation.
The EU Commission has spent €700 million on the modernization of the railway system in Greece since 2014 and has planned to dispose of another €130 million in the context of the Recovery and Resilience Fund. At the same time, Greece was supposed to have in place the European train control system since 2020 at the part of the network where the accident occurred. But this never happened.
Well, it is certainly problematic that the money has not been spent as planned, and it is also problematic that the commissioning of the European rail traffic management system has been postponed now to 2023.
The Greek government has launched an investigation while the 59-year-old station master of Larissa was arrested several hours after the accident and charged with negligent homicide. However, could this human error have been avoided if the automatic system was put in place as initially planned?
We do not know. What the real root cause of the accident has been, but such systems are there to reduce the risk of human error, and such systems dramatically reduce the risk of human error. So if the system is in place, the possibility for human error would have been drastically reduced.
Josef Doppelbauer, along with other EU Commission experts, will visit Greece tomorrow in order to give Greece further support to modernize its railways and improve their safety.
It's impossible to extinguish the flames of discontent of Belgian firefighters who protested on Tuesday at the headquarters of the European Commission in Brussels. The firefighters are demanding salary, budget and personnel increases. Coming from all over the country, they first demonstrated near the Belgian Parliament and the seat of government. Later, they decided to take their protest to the heart of European institutions. The police used tear gas to drive them back. The United Nations Secretary-General has issued a dire warning to world leaders. Equality between women and men is an increasingly distant goal. Speaking at a meeting for the Commission on the Status of Women, Antonio Guterres said women's rights are being abused, threatened and violated around the world. He added the progress made for decades is disappearing before our eyes.
Gender equality is growing more distant. On the current track, where women puts it 300 years away.
Closing the gender gap in innovation and technology is the focus of the 67th session of the Commission on the Status of Women, which opened at UN headquarters in New York on Monday.
Digital technologies have the potential to accelerate progress towards the SDGs by enabling the creation of new opportunities for education, health, agriculture, and entrepreneurship, among others.
If we do not have data on women, and if the algorithms are mainly designed by men,
it hasn't worked out for me.
Life on the farm, I don't meet girls. To open myself up and share my life with someone, it would mean a lot.
Farmer Wants a Wife premieres Wednesday on Fox.
Milioni di persone da gennaio. Cosa significa questa riforma per la Francia? Ma cosa significa per l'Europa? Ne parliamo su Euronews Witness.
It's been more than 10 years since trade unions in France united against the government. President Macron's proposed pension reform wants to raise the minimum retirement age from 62 to 64, with 43 years of contributions. The union's call to strike is seeing a massive response from the public.
C'est très dur, surtout à mon âge. Parce qu'en principe, à mon âge, on ne devrait pas faire de la livraison. C'est pénible pour le dos, c'est stressant, c'est fatigant, ça joue sur le moral.
Some European countries have higher retirement ages and don't fully understand why the French are so angry.
Un Suédois ou un Allemand, on va dire, mais ils ne travaillent jamais, ils sont 35 heures, ils sont tout le temps en vacances. Et en fait, c'est cette densification du travail. C'est-à-dire qu'il y a certes moins d'années travaillées, moins de gens en emploi, et du coup, ceux qui travaillent, ils travaillent plus dur.
France has one of the highest productivity levels in Europe. Workers are producing more in less time, but this comes at a cost.
Souvent, les aides-soignantes, elles sont en arrêt, longue maladie, invalidité. Je ne sais pas si le gouvernement va être gagnant à nous prolonger de 2 ans l'âge de départ à la retraite pour les soignants.